Howdy, welcome to the Whiskey Butler. I'm your host, Wesley Butler, here to serve you a little whiskey wisdom. We are still here at TJ's Catfish and Wings, MJ's House of Smoke, and we're still drinking whiskey. We still got our special guest, Keisha's still here.
We're still drinking.
But now we got food, okay? We got some sausage, we got some fries, you know, we had a nice little break. We're back with a different whiskey. If you recall, we had the Wild Turkey Long Branch in the first one. Now we're back with a little corn whiskey, right? Okay, so I have to admit, I am a corn whiskey fan. Okay, corn whiskey is not one of those that gets a lot of publicity. You know, I may have been in Total Wine today, and I asked the guy. I said, "So I'm looking for a corn whiskey," and he goes, "Right here, we have a bunch of bourbons." I said, "No, I didn't say whiskey that was made with corn. I said I want a corn whiskey," and he goes, "Yeah, I don't know if we have any of those." So clearly, corn whiskey needs a little education out there. So I don't want to put you on the spot. Can you tell me the difference between a corn whiskey and a bourbon?
Not at all.
Not at all. Okay. All right. So.
But I've never had corn whiskey.
You've never had corn whiskey?
Never had. So this will be a first.
So everyone's got their corn whiskey. We've already poured it so it can open up a bit. We might have a cask strength one here. It's a little strong, okay? So we're going to let it open up before we get to it. But reach one, teach one. Okay, so let me tell you about corn whiskey, all right? So we all know bourbon, 51% corn, made in the U.S., got to be in newly charred oak containers. Oak containers, doesn't have to be a barrel. Look it up. There's a whole lot of other things, but that's the main one that people think of. A corn whiskey, right, has to be at least 85% corn and does not go into newly charred barrels. Because if it was 85% corn and went into newly charred barrels, it'd be called
whiskey.
Called bourbon. It'd be called bourbon, right? So
I've been drinking.
We've all been drinking. Okay. So that's how you distinguish a corn whiskey from a bourbon. Okay. So this is 100% Texas blue corn, roasted Texas blue corn, okay, from the Balcones distillery down in Waco, Texas. So I got my Texas whiskey in since I'm here in Texas, eating some Texas barbecue, okay. 100% roasted Texas blue corn. It is cask strength. Cask strength means that it is literally at the proof that they took it out of the barrel. No additional water has been added to it, all right? And today we have a 68% alcohol by volume, which for all my math wizards means it's what proof?
Too much.
136. I heard the elementary school teacher back here in the back, 136. Oh yeah, we got 136 proof. So it's definitely on the stronger side. So we do have some water here for folks if they need to add a little bit of that. But Keisha and I, as we discussed before, we like to drink ours as it was intended by the distiller. So we're going to drink ours
natural.
Neat. We're going to start off neat. Got some sausage here to back it up. You know, got some fries. But we're going to jump right in. So
I smell the sweetness. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, there we go.
I'm ready to get in.
She said she smelled it. She was like, I'm ready to get to it. It's been sitting here in front of me for so long, you know, so.
I can smell the sweetness.
You smell the sweetness?
I do.
It's 100% corn, okay, 100% corn. Now, this is actually, I mean, I have to admit, I've had corn whiskey from a lot of different places. Hawaii, Kentucky, Tennessee, Texas, Maryland. Actually, I've had a corn whiskey from Maryland. The Texas blue corn, so the one I have at home right now is the True Blue 100. You know, 100's usually my floor on the proof that I like to go at because of the bottled and bond. But I had this a couple years ago, New Year's Eve. Shout out to Joshua Rodriguez that brought that for New Year's. I said, man, I'm gonna have to get me some of that. So I took the opportunity, coming to a barbecue place. Corn whiskey goes great with barbecue. I'm giving Keisha a little time to see what she smells, what she tastes. Tell me how you like it.
It's hot. It definitely has heat.
It's got some heat. Okay.
It does.
Okay. Well, we gonna give you a little water.
No, I don't need that though.
You don't want to add to it?
No.
Oh, she said no, we're not going with any water. Okay.
It ain't that hot.
It's not. She
but
said it's not that hot.
But I do. You taste it instantly.
You taste it instantly?
Instantly.
All the flavors just popping in your mouth, right?
Right there.
Just popping in your mouth.
Yeah, right there.
That's what cask strength whiskey does for you. Since there's no extra water added, you're tasting all those flavors from the barrel, from the yeast, from the mash bill, everything that goes into it. That's what you're tasting on Cask Strength.
And it has the legs.
It's got the legs on it?
Yeah, it's a big one. Like a Clydesdale.
Oh yeah. I like this.
Yeah, it got a nice kick. I like it. I don't need no chaser.
So I've had all the true blues from Balcones. The baby blue, which is the entry level, the true blue 100, the Cask Strength. Now with the Cask Strength, it's gonna be different every batch, right? Because it's what it comes out of the barrel. So some barrels might be may not have risen as much in proof. Some of them may actually go a little bit more. I mean, you can't go much higher than this because 140 is the maximum you can and still be classified as a whiskey in the United States. But I think the one that I may have had at New Year's might have been a little bit less than this, you know? Usually,
and what was the other one you had? The New Year's. What is the one before this?
The one I had New Year's. I don't know what the level on that one was, but it wasn't this hot. So usually for me, I feel like a sweet spot on the proof is anywhere between 110 and 125. Usually once you get over 125, it's just hot.
Yeah.
It's just hot.
Yeah. It is.
But
it's hot.
That's okay. So I am going to actually add a drop of water just to see if that changes the taste. So I'm gonna do my own proofing here. I'm gonna do my own proofing.
It's Wesley proof.
It's Wesley proof. That's right. This is Wesley proof. This is Wesley proof. So we're gonna add a little drop. Okay.
Is it steam?
There's no steam coming off of it when you add any water. It's not.
Right.
Ooh, you should add a little bit of water.
I'm saying, I'm waiting to see what you say.
It does taste the taste.
Let me see,
It changes the taste a little bit. Studio audience, it's hot. It's hot. It should be sweet. It's 100% corn.
It takes some of the heat off. It does.
It takes some of the heat off, so you can actually focus on the flavor more so than the heat.
Yeah.
See, so it's okay to add some water to it, but you should at least try it first. Take a no thank you bite first, and then put some water in it if you need to. Okay. God, I slipped into father mode there.
Right then.
You know, I just
right then.
Yeah.
It just come on you at any time.
It does. You know. So you drink a little whiskey. You eat a little sausage. It all goes very well together. It all goes very well together. I was told to chew with my mouth closed. So that's really all we wanted to talk about on this episode. We wanted to introduce some corn whiskey to the.
Sorry.
Gonna have to get another fork out.
Right.
We wanted to introduce some corn whiskey because corn whiskey goes great with barbecue. Okay, just telling you. Find you a corn whiskey. George Dickel has an unaged white corn whiskey that's actually really good. All of the blue corns from Balcones good. Mellow corn from Heaven Hill out there, that'll only actually run you $20, okay? This one will set you back maybe 65, okay? So if there's somebody at your party that you don't like, right? Pour this for them and be like, oh, this is the best thing since sliced bread. No, you don't need any water, you don't need any ice on this one.
Just like that.
Just drink it straight. There may have been someone here today, just a regular customer that walked into the store and saw that we were filming this and was like, oh yeah, I like whiskey. We may have poured them a little bit and we said, oh, you should just drink it with us. So they toasted us and then shot it. I was like, I don't know if you want to do that, but they did it anyway. And then the look on their face, everybody remember the look on their face? It was kind of like
yes.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like
so
he had drunk
that
death.
you don't like, and you just want to see the look on their face when they drink this. This is definitely a good one to get, okay? But other than that, it actually is really good.
It really is.
You probably do want to add a little bit of water to it so that you don't focus on the heat and that you do focus on the sweetness and everything like that. So we got water back here, everybody? Okay, definitely some water. But it's certainly a good one. Maybe the next batch is not 136 proof, so you don't have to add any water to it. But, you know, you get what you get. You get what you get. So I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank TJ's Catfish and Wings and MJ's House of Smoke for letting us come here and have a good time and eat great food and drink some whiskey. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment on the episode, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel if you're not already a subscriber, but don't forget to click the bell so you're always reminded of future episodes. And thank you for watching The Whiskey Butler. We'll catch you the next time.
What?